Hello, this is a video that I'm going to be doing about the Diablo 3 characters, and this one is obviously Diablo 3 Monk. I'm going to be showing the Monk skills so far that you can get, and this is just a showcase, so yeah, and so let's get started. Alright, so this first skill here and the next three skills are spirit generators. Basically, these generate spirit for the monk to perform attacks from their spirit spender tree. It also allows them to cast mantras or R's, whatever you want to call them. And this first one here is Fist of Thunder. Basically, it attacks a single target in the front, and the last hit, which is the third hit, deals damage to everybody in front of the monk. It also has a chance to interrupt enemies' attacks, which is really useful when you're in a big crowd. This next one right here is another spirit generator, and it's called Deadly Reach. As you can see, it has a further attack range. The first two attacks have a decent range, but the third attack has an even further range. It's still not really far, but it's far enough to be really useful. And as you can see, it only goes in one direction. It doesn't hit all around, so it hits everybody in front. And this is kind of useful, as you can see here, just plowing through enemies just straight through. Right here is the next attack, which is Crippling Wave, and what it does is, you can see, it attacks all the enemies in front like a swiping motion, and then every third one, this big hit all around. All 360 hits everybody, and it slows enemies' movement, and basically, I think it distorts them, so you can just hear just picking them all out. One fell swoop. Granted, my guy has got some decent armor and weapons. Alright, this is the last spirit generator. Well, that's what you can get in the beta. Basically, what it does, it's called the Exploding Palm. What it does is, the first two hits deal regular damage, the last hit explodes. Pretty self-explanatory. Now we're gonna get into spirit spenders. These are basically things that you use alongside your spirit generators because you need to. This one here is called the Blinding Flash, and it doesn't do any damage, but it blinds the enemies, which is really useful. Like if you're in a big group and you don't want to get hit a lot, and they basically miss the attack and don't attack you sometimes. Okay, this is my favorite spirit spender. It's called Lashing Tail Kick. As you can see, it looks pretty powerful, and it is powerful. It does a lot of damage, and it knocks enemies back. This is good for pushing enemies back if you're surrounded and you need to get out quick, or you need to keep a special enemy or a boss in check, like in this clip here where I'm pushing this guy back just to show you. It does knock back, and yeah, I really like the skill. This is as simple as it gets. Breath of Heaven, and it heals you and your enemies within like a 10 to 15 yard radius, something like that. It's really useful. That's why I like the monk a lot. It's one of my favorite classes that I played. This one right here is called Dashing Strike. What it does is basically teleports you to the enemy, and it also sometimes it teleports you behind. It's kind of weird. I'm not sure, but it also groups the enemy for about a second. This is actually pretty useful if they're really spread out and just kind of go back and forth. Alright, this is badass, but uses a lot of spirit. It's called Lethal Decoy, and it basically makes a big ass ball, and it sucks enemies towards it and explodes. It deals a bunch of damage, but its range isn't really far, so you kind of get them really close into you. Like as you see there, I got them really close before I actually used it, but uses a lot of spirit. Alright, this is the last generator. It is called Inner Sanctuary. What it does, it creates a little safe haven. Enemies can't enter that safe haven ground, and basically melee characters or melee enemies can hit you, but ranged characters can, as you see it got here right there. And I think it lasts for about 10 seconds. Okay, now we're getting into mantras or auras or whatever you want to call them, and this first one is the Mantra of Evasion, and it basically allows you and your party to dodge attacks for about 2 minutes, I believe. It's really useful. The second one here is Mantra of Retribution. Basically, it's like thorns. It reflects damage back. That's about it, and this is so far in the beta, and hope you guys like the video. I want to get more characters out, and I hope you favorite, like, subscribe, and comment, and ask whatever. I'm going to be posting more, and I hope you like it.